Adonai, my cry tonight. Shine your grace so endless light. In the darkness you will stay. Lead my heart and I will pray.
Lord, I come to you today with my whole heart. No filters, no fancy words, just me, just real. You know where I'm at. You know the thoughts I've been battling. You know the nights I've cried silently into my pillow trying to be strong for everyone around me. You know the fear that tries to creep in when I think about the future, the unanswered questions, the battles I'm still fighting inside. And still, here I am, lifting my eyes to you. Because you are my help. You are my refuge. You are my keeper. God, you said you would be my shade at my right hand, that you would never leave me exposed, that you would never look away. So why do I sometimes feel like I'm walking this alone? Why do I carry burdens as if I don't have a Father in heaven who fights for me? Forgive me, Lord, for the times I forget that you are near. Forgive me when I run to worry before I run to you. Forgive me for doubting your care when you've never stopped watching over me. You are my guardian, not just when I feel strong, but especially when I feel weak, not just when I'm praising, but even when I'm questioning. You stay, you protect, you remain. So right now, God, I ask you, guard me, protect me in all my ways. Guard my mind, Lord. These thoughts, sometimes they race, they wander, they spiral. I overthink, I fear the worst, I forget your promises. Help me silence every voice that isn't yours. Replace my anxiety with your peace. Speak life into every corner of my mind that has been weighed down by stress, doubt, or fear. Guard my heart, God. It's been through a lot. You've seen every heartbreak, every disappointment, every betrayal. You've seen the moments where I almost gave up. Heal what's broken, strengthen what's fragile. Keep my heart soft, Lord, not hardened by pain, but open to your love. Guard my steps. I don't want to just go anywhere. I want to go where you lead. Give me wisdom. Give me clarity. Help me to pause when I need to wait, and to move when you say go. Don't let me take paths that lead to destruction just because they look easier. Help me trust that even the hard road, if you're on it with me, is the right one. Guard my family, God. Every single one of them. Cover their comings and goings. Keep them safe from harm, from sickness, from spiritual attack. Let your presence fill our home, our conversations, our dreams. Be the wall of fire around us and the peace that lives within us. And Lord, guard my soul, that part of me that nobody else sees, the place where I wrestle with purpose, where I carry invisible wounds, where I long to feel whole. Remind me that I'm never unseen, never forgotten, never unloved. You said you would keep my life. Not just my body, but my essence. And I cling to that today. Because honestly, some days I feel like I'm just surviving, just making it through. But you didn't call me just to survive. You called me to live, to form myself, to walk in joy, in freedom, and purpose. So protect that in me, God. Protect the dreams you placed in my heart. Protect the identity you gave me. Protect the fire of faith so it never goes out. I thank you, truly from the deepest part of me, for being a God who doesn't sleep, who watches over me even when I don't have the strength to watch over myself, who sends angels on my behalf, who whispers truth when lies try to take over, who never lets go. Thank you for being my safe place. Thank you for being my shield. Thank you for walking so close that even my shadow is covered by yours. Today, I choose to believe again, to trust again, to lift my eyes and say, my help comes from the Lord, not from people, not from money, not from circumstance, but from you. So I surrender every fear, every doubt, every what if, and I rest in the truth that you are my guardian, my keeper, my protector, now and forever. In Jesus' powerful name, amen. I pray for you that every step you take is covered by God's protection and peace. Do you receive this word? Type amen and share it with someone who needs this today.
Adonai, my cry tonight. Shine your grace so endless light. In the darkness you will stay. Lead my heart and I will pray.
Good morning, Jesus. Let's dive into a powerful verse about divine protection. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. Psalm 121:5. This verse reminds us that God is not distant, indifferent, or unaware of our struggles. He is our keeper, the one who watches over, protects, and cares for us. And more than that, he's like a shade at our right hand, meaning he's always by our side, so close that even our smallest movements are mirrored by his presence. A shadow never leaves. It's where you are. It walks when you walk, it stands still when you stop, and it stays even when everything around you feels dark. If this word is speaking to you already, go ahead and type Amen in the comments. Declare it in faith. It helps seal in your heart what God is already doing in your life. And now stay with me, because what comes next will strengthen you even more. You know, there are days when life just feels heavy, when your pillow becomes a battlefield where your thoughts won't stop, fear tightens its grip, and the desire to disappear feels more real than any glimpse of hope. Some days, just getting out of bed is a victory. And then there are those days when the pain isn't physical, but it's there. Oh, it's there. Maybe you're having one of those days. Maybe you're facing something no one around you understands. A financial crisis that's stealing your sleep, a recent loss that left a hole in your soul, emotional exhaustion that dimmed the light in your eyes. And you ask, where is God in all of this? Here's what I need you to understand today. He never left your side. It may not feel like it. It may even seem like he's silent. But God never checks out. He doesn't walk away. He doesn't take a day off from watching over you. The word makes it clear. He does not sleep. He does not slumber. He keeps you. And it's not just your body he's protecting. He guards your soul, your essence, the real you. Have you ever felt like you're fighting a never-ending battle, trying to keep your faith alive even when everything around you seems to be falling apart? It's like walking through a desert with no end in sight. The heat burns, the loneliness screams, and you start to wonder if God is even still with you. But the psalmist, he's been there too. He said, I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? It's a question filled with desperation, a thirst for relief. And then, almost immediately, he answers with confidence, my help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. The creator of the universe, the very same God who designed every star, who told the sea where to stop, who breathes life into every new day, is the one who takes care of you. That's not poetry, that's a promise. I once heard the testimony of a man who lost everything, job, home, family. He ended up sleeping on the street, yet he never gave up his faith. One night, with tears in his eyes, he prayed, God, if you're still with me, show me. That very night, someone approached him, handed him a plate of food, looked him in the eyes and said, God hasn't forgotten about you. That simple phrase felt like a divine hug. Today, that man is restored. He has a home, rebuilt his life, and now helps others who are going through hard times. Because God protected his soul, even when everything around him looked lost. Maybe right now you're feeling unmotivated, like you don't have the strength to keep going. Maybe you're grieving in a way no one seems to understand, or just trying to keep your head above water amid debt, pressure, and fear. I won't pretend it's easy. It's not. And it's okay to admit that. Faith doesn't mean pretending everything's fine. Faith is knowing that even when it's not, God is still by your side. He's the one holding your hand when everything's falling apart. He's the one placing angels around you, even when you can't see them. He's the one who says, 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Psalm 91:7. He's the one who promises, in peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4:8. Do you see it? God's care isn't surface level. He watches over your today, your tomorrow, and every moment in between. He guards your coming in and going out. From now and forevermore. That's eternal, that's secure, that's unshakable. But let me ask you something from the heart. Have you been lifting your eyes? Or are you still staring at the mountain, the obstacle, the fear? Because something powerful happens when you shift your focus. When you take your eyes off what's threatening you and fix them on the one who protects you, something shifts inside. Your heart breathes again, your soul rests. You start walking in peace, even if the storm is still raging. God is taking care of you right now. He sees your heart. He hears your deepest thoughts. And here's what else. He's calling you to trust again. Trust deeper, trust stronger, trust like never before. So today, right now, make a decision. Choose to walk knowing you have a keeper. You are not alone. You have a God who watches over you day and night, who never gets distracted, never slumbers, never fails. He is your shadow at your right hand, so close that he even feels your size. Do you receive this word? Type Amen and share it with someone who needs this today.